Hey, fuckers. So, I should be able to get up there and find out where the water's coming from. I think I... Well, I know. It's coming from the corner. So, it's coming from here, dripping over. So I got everything to replace all that. I'm gonna replace these. Can't find the same pattern, so what I'm gonna do is I ordered treated 2x12, and I'm gonna rip them all down. It's cheaper that way because these strips were like $5 a piece, and they weren't treated. So, see, I got some rot, bug damage. The bugs are gone. It's just weather. So I'm gonna pop those off, retreat. Weird ass music. So get that cleaned up and rip that all the way back. The fascia, the banner. It's just separation from the shingles. What?
You use the end of it for $2 cleaner, or am I not seeing it?
I used the last of it.
Okay.
I have to go down and get one out of the basement.
That's cool. I just don't want to open a new one if we already
Yep,
have one.
I drank it down. Yeah. So we replace all that all the way across. Damage isn't bad up in here. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I don't have to pull the gutter off in the face, the fascia. I do have to repair a couple boards just for this angle support. So hopefully it completely dries before I can get into it. I may have to pull that section of gutter off, just that little one piece. But everything else is all right. I'm gonna pressure wash the gutters. And I'll probably have to I'll probably just pressure wash the garage door, because now it's all gray and not white since I rebuilt all this, painted. Ooh, fuck's the switch. So here in the shop, this is where I come to escape the escapings. Got a couple things. I got a couple things on order. Everything ordered for the front for that little project. I was thinking it was going to be about 40 to 60 hours worth of labor, but realistically, it's probably only going to be, it'll be less than 40. It'll be right around 40, but I'm going to paint the whole thing, so which is going to increase it a bit. Then I still have a couple other little projects to do. Couple things to finish taking care of, but ordering the materials is different. It's different now. Can't just go get something. And, if I miss a nut or a bolt, or I forget a nail, I can't just pop down to the store. I mean, I could. I'm not really at risk. I mean, I am. Of course, I'm susceptible. It doesn't give a fuck, but I can't bring it home. Whew. Taking a leak in the backyard. I can't bring it home to Brandy, Mrs. Heathen, because she's breast cancer survivor. So her been 2 solid years, 3 years, 3 full years. Actually, May is going to be her surgery 3 years ago. So, but then we had chemo and radiation, everything for the year following. So her immune system is just straight fucked. I bring it home to her, and not that, I don't know. And I really don't want to bury another wife. Already buried one, and that was kind of, it was not tight butthole. But that was 12 years ago in March. So, I mean, I know people out there have it pretty fucking rough. You have families that are not the greatest. You have kids who need school for safety and food, structure. And now they're stuck at home in abusive, neglectful situations. I feel for them. I think that's the most disturbing thing of the whole thing, is those who can't take care of themselves and who don't know what they're doing. I don't even know how to explain it. It's rough to think about, and I've been keeping myself busy, partially because it's stuff that needs to be done, and to help prevent me from overthinking it or thinking about it too much, because it's upsetting to me. It's upsetting to my son. One of his first reactions to the whole thing was his professors. He didn't know what was going to happen to them. His empathy is tremendous. He cares for people, even above himself, which is, I don't know where he got that from, but it's nice. It's difficult to help him get through things because it's difficult to watch your children be upset and suffer, especially at something that you can't. I don't want to minimalize it and tell him that it's not that big a deal, because it is, and it is to him. So, our situation is we spent over $1,200 between two grocery stores Monday or Tuesday, and it looked like we were hoarding a bunch of shit, and it's more because we want to minimize our trips. We want to reduce our interactions out there. I've only been locked down for 2 weeks now, and it's tough. I can't even imagine people who don't have things. We have enough, and we have like 4 gallons of milk. Not because, the kids go through, not the kids, the boys go through milk. My son will, if you let him, he'd drink a gallon a day. I used to too, but I just don't. But, those comfort things, I want to keep them available. It's not like, the world is without. It's just, I want to, like I said, I want to minimize our interactions. So I ordered the material to do the corner job, and I ordered it yesterday with the intent of going and picking it up Monday, not even realizing that today is Easter and they were going to be closed. Usually they're not closed on Easter, but it's a weird situation. So the idea that I can't just pop over there and get it has me wanting to go get it. Even though I was waiting until Monday because I know Sundays are a busier time. And the idea that I can't do things and I just have to, I mean, there's things I could do, but I'm a preparer, not a prepper, but for projects, I need to have everything in place before I begin. Otherwise, I don't feel like it's going to be a success. And I mean, it's all part of planning. I can't just dive into something not having everything. I mean, you can in the past where, oh, well, I need this batch of nails. I'll just run now, pop down to Ace and pick them up. I can't just pop down to Ace for reasons I already expressed. Also it keeps the employees, the people at the stores, it keeps them exposed, and I know one person isn't going to stop their need to work, but I mean, every little bit helps, I guess. We'll figure it out. But that's today. I think Mrs. Heathen is getting ready to hide Easter eggs, and she's going to wake everybody up. And I think we're going to do an Easter egg hunt. We have a turkey breast that was thawed out a couple days ago that we planned on making, but it got late and we didn't. So I'll probably grill that turkey breast, roast it on the grill. And she has a ham that she's going to do. I don't know. I mean, it's her tradition thing. She's not religious, and neither am I, obviously. But also, with that, I don't even have the energy to make the funny zombie Jesus jokes. It's not that it's not funny. It's just it's been overdone, and it's a weird time. But do what I do, We'll figure it out. We always do. Tomorrow will be another day. And then it's supposed to rain, but again, I say that every day. So I gotta go pick up the materials. I gotta pick up my pressure washer from my father's, who he called me yesterday upset because he was using the pressure washer and he flung the hose, got kinked up or what, however. Anyway, the high pressure side, the outlet side hose laid up against the exhaust and melted the hose, and water was everywhere. And that was, it's funny. It's not that big a deal. It's, he was upset because he borrowed something and then he damaged it, which shit happens. I'm not worried about that. It's, more worried about him 72 years old out there humping it with a fucking pressure washer and falling over and having to go to the hospital amongst all this shit and not getting the care that he, whatever. All kinds of shit that goes around in your head. But yeah, they're selling their house. They're moving to Louisville, and he had some, a couple little projects that he wanted to get done, and I told him that I can't help him because I need to minimalize my travel. Because am I sharpener? You motherfucker. Huh. Oh, anyway, for reasons. So he called a friend of mine, a friend of the family, my friend, their friend, and he came over and helped, and I was really, really appreciative of that. But I had to call him. I had to talk him off the ledge because he was all upset and he wanted to go down to the store and get me a replacement. I'm like, dude, it's not that big a deal. His convictions are sound, and I appreciate that, but it's just a thing. It's not that important. The idea that he let me know before, You know, just return it and say, ah, your shit's fucked up. You know, that goes a long way. That means more than, you know, the replacement. I get a replacement hose, $35. I added it to the order. I'll pick it up tomorrow. So, because I got to pressure wash the gutters and sidewalk, curbs, everything, I guess. And then seal it, waterproof it. Get her did. So this could be about 16, 17 minutes worth of me just bullshitting on day 12-ish. Day 12. I guess it's the 12th. I don't know. Just me rambling. That's what I do. Anyway, well, stay weird. My workbench. See how organized it's not. There's so much shit. I got my garage whiskey. Got my garage nuts. Garage lighter. Garage church key. Garage simple green. It's a weird time. Not a good weird. Generally I like good weird, but this is a weird. So anyway, all right. Well, stay weird. See you later, tomorrow, whatever. I mean, since nobody's watching this shit, fuck them. Peace, dogs.